Hi everyone, welcome to Freezerburns. As always, I'm your host Greg, the frozen food master, and you're joining me as I eat my way through the freezer aisle one box at a time. Today I got a special episode for you, and the reason why it's special is not what you think. Let's first get to the details. Today I'm reviewing this. It is the Farm Rich Mini Quesadilla Slices, $6 a bag. And the reason why this is a special episode is because this is the second time I've reviewed this. No, you're not going crazy, especially you diehard fans of Freezerburns. No, I did not review this a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. I reviewed this yesterday. I reviewed it yesterday, and as you can see, this thing is already open. So why the hell am I reviewing it again? Well, no one's perfect, guys. I accidentally deleted my review. I forgot I didn't transfer it onto my computer. I deleted it off the camera. I deleted it, guys, and it's a shame because I had a full orchestra going on. I had jugglers. I had, fire eaters. I pulled out all the stops for that review, and it's a shame because it's lost forever. So instead of trying to pretend that I'm going to be surprised about what I'm going to get here, this is going to be a shortened review. I'm going to get to the details that you need to know. I'm going to end up probably with the same rating that I gave it last night, but I just want it for full transparency. For sake of full transparency, I reviewed this yesterday, so I'm not looking at this for the first time. What do you say we get down to the basics? Freezerburns starts right now.
Here we go. Too cold. Too cold. If you spend some time on Freezerburns, then you might stave off the stomach churns. Greg's the frozen food master. He's best bud to your taste buds.
Once again, today we're reviewing the Farm Rich Mini Quesadilla Slices. There you go. Let's look at what we got here on the bag. You got some grill marks here, and here's kind of what I'm getting at is, again, no surprises. When I first looked at quesadillas, and when I think of quesadillas, I think of tortillas, two tortillas, and a bunch of stuff inside, right? But as you see, when I pull this out, it's not what I thought it was originally. First off, Farm Rich, it's new and microwavable. What does it include? Mozzarella, cheddar, Monterey Jack cheese. We got a 3-cheese blend, and 3 cheese is better than a two cheese blend. I've never even seen a 2-cheese blend. Can you really have a blend with only 2 cheeses? And I've never really seen a 4-cheese. Why is it always a 3-cheese blend? Does anyone know that answer? It also has white meat chicken and a grilled stuffed crust. So stuffed crust, that should have tipped me off here. Approximately 10 to 12 slices per bag and new, microwavable. Now these things aren't new, but what's new about it is that they're microwavable. I just want to clarify. Let's look at the nutritional facts, shall we? Serving size, 2 pieces. Servings per container, about 6. 6 times 2 is 12, approximately 10 to 12 slices per bag. Great. 260 calories, 120 calories from fat, 14 grams total fat, 9 grams saturated fat, 40 milligrams cholesterol, 630 milligrams sodium, 19 grams total carbs, 1 gram dietary fiber, 1 gram sugar, 15 grams protein. You can do this in the oven. You can also do it in the microwave. We're going to do it in the microwave. For 1 slice, you put 30 to 35 seconds on a microwave safe plate. For 2 slices, 60 to 75 seconds. With a nice handy resealable bag. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. When I think quesadilla, I think 2 separate pieces with tons and tons of like stuff inside. But look what we got here, guys. Okay? We got a wedge, much like, maybe you're playing Mexican Trivial Pursuit. Here's your wedge right now for arts and literature. But what I will point out is it's doughy. It smells like frozen dough. It's doughy, but it's puffy, right? This is not two flat tortilla things. This is like a Hot Pocket in structure. It's a little smaller though, and it's thick. Now we do have the grill marks already, and then we have this kind of like ribbed texture on the back. So that's what we got here. When I come back, I'm gonna show you how it looks coming out of the microwave. I'm gonna explain how it smells, and I'm gonna tell you how it tastes. Welcome back. I've taken this out of the microwave. It was in there for the minimum 60 seconds. You know, right at the 55-second point, I peeked in, you know, I was looking through the glass, and I was like, okay, does it go the full 75? Because it said 60 to 75. You know, microwave oven's very temp. But right at like 58 seconds, this happened. It was like, the cheese just went out both sides, just squirted out. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to know that I think these are done. The fact that it just lost all, it just found the quickest way out, and it shot this cheese out like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. All I know is that it didn't sound good, the process and how it squirted out. Now, okay. Once again, I think that these would probably rock in the oven, but I'm going to tell you how they look in the microwave. Kind of floppy, soggy, chewy. I'm smelling all sorts of cheese, and mainly because all the cheese just squirted out the side, but I'm definitely picking up the Monterey Jack. It's got total MJ cheese shooting out there. It's not that bad. Now, the crust, what's really interesting to me is I can smell the burntness on that crust. It's not like this was painted on with food coloring. I mean, this really hit the grill at some point. And I can smell it. I'm picking it up, and I don't know if I'm liking what I'm picking up. Although, who knows, it might add to the total flavor. The bottom here, super, super soggy. Much like what you would expect putting anything in the microwave. It looks like the oils of the cheese just kind of sogified the bottom of that. It's not greasy, but it's soggy. Okay, that's how it smells. Let's see how it tastes. I think, you know, it's got a decent amount of cheese in there. And one thing I will note, this is supposed to be a chicken and 3 cheese mini quesadilla. I didn't get one piece of chicken in that first bite. All I got was cheese. Now I see a little nugget of chicken in the back, and I'm gonna try to, yeah, just chicken. It's pretty decent chicken. You know when you buy like Purdue or other brands, they sell pre-cut, pre-skinned, deboned chicken strips that you just buy in the refrigerator section. You can like add them to salads and stuff like that. It's already pre-cut. It's way too expensive, but you know, you don't have to get your hands dirty or worry about salmonella. That's what that chicken tastes like. Super fresh, all white meat. That's good. But I didn't get anything in the front. Let's see if I get something more of it on the back. Yep, that's where the chicken is, guys. Chicken's in the back. And I guess that's okay if you stuff the whole thing in your mouth. You know what I'm going to do is, just to test that, because how can you say it's a chicken and cheese? Oh, there's a little piece of chicken there on the front of this one. I'm going to see maybe if it tastes different if I stuff the whole thing in my mouth at the same time. And we'll see. Aha. I really hot. That's the stuff, guys. Even in the microwave, that's the stuff. Once I got a good mix of chicken, cheese, crust, first off, I don't care about the smell of that burnt stuff. Totally couldn't tell. In fact, it kind of, I mean, I could taste it still, but it didn't bug me. It actually added to the flavor. When I took that initial bite on quesadilla pie wedge number one, I didn't get any chicken, and it just tasted like a melted, cheese stick inside two like Parker House rolls. Because again, it's not like a crispy quesadilla tortilla shell. It's more doughy. But when I stuffed that whole monster in my mouth, man, that was pretty good. That was really, really good. Is it as spicy as I'd like? No, there's no spice at all. Just cheese, chicken, and dough. I will probably want to rock some guacamole on top, rock some salsa on top of that. Maybe not so much the sour cream, no black olives, but I'll definitely put some salsa and guac on top of this. And this could make an awesome meal. It could make an awesome dip, like a little appetizer type thing. Although at $6 for a pack of 10 to 12, that's kind of pricey, 50 cents a piece. I don't know if I would pay 50 cents for that. That's more like, and don't get me wrong, it's not like I kind of weigh appetizers by per piece units, but if I had to assign a price to an app like that per piece, I would say it's more like the 15 to 20 cent range, which would put this at about $2.50. And we're at six bones here right now. And so that is kind of expensive. That being said, resealable bag. It is good quality, great quality chicken, and that's where they probably could have skimped, but they didn't. Great quality chicken. I would say overall this is a pretty decent product. This is the Farm Rich Mini Quesadilla Slices, $6 a bag. I give this a 3.5 stars. That's a solid 3.5 stars. Really, the only reason why I can't up that to a 4 is because I think it's slightly overpriced, and who knows, it could be just based on where I bought this, which was my local Harris Teeter, which tends to go a little higher. Maybe it could get a little cheaper. I have seen this in other places, including Super Target, which might be a little cheaper. So kind of take that with a grain of salt. Solid 3.5 stars. I would definitely recommend this. Again, sorry folks, you didn't get the original mastery that I recorded yesterday, and I'm really bummed because I got some zingers in there. But oh well, nobody's perfect. You still get this review. Thank you again for your support. As always, I'm your host, Greg. This has been another review of Freezerburns. We're getting close to episode 100, guys. This is episode 98. And I'll see you next time.